Go DJ Papa.
Hello, it's Daddy. Hey, darling, put mommy on the phone. Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
I left home, baby, to be with my side piece. I left home to be with my side piece. I left home, baby, to be with my side piece.
While you with your side piece, I got my sugar daddy here with me. I got him here with me. You was in Morocco, I was in Japan, and I saw you in Mexico. We on the water, you was in the sand. Ooh, you left home, baby, to be with your side piece, to be with your side piece. You left home, to be with your side piece, to be with your side piece.
I guess I get it from my mama, 'cause it's all in my genes. She taught me how to be a lady. You divas know what I mean. So now you wanna try me. You wanna try to be slick. You call yourself leaving home for some side chick. I'm not gonna worry about what you do. You been hanging with your side chick, and I've been hanging with my boo. Now it was said a wise man once before, who's been making love to your lady while you were out making love.
You left home, baby, to be with your side piece, to be with your side piece. You left home, to be with your side piece, to be with your side piece. You left home with me to be with your side piece. Well, that's fine with me, 'cause if you don't call me, that don't mean my phone don't ring, or that I'm lonely. Just like the saying goes, you gotta pay to play. I'm a grown woman, and you gon' learn today. Soon as you lock the door, you should've left your key. My boo thing already moved in, but you'll find that out at 3. While you was on them vacations, paying Captain Saver, I was in that office, putting you on them papers. Now you're wondering I cock, 'cause you done played the fool. Now you're stuck on stupid, forgot about the 80-20 rule. Bye, believe you left home, baby, to be with your side.
I feel lucky tonight. Uptown, cross the tracks. And every time I go in, there's a place everybody knows. Door don't open till after hours. When the last one leaves, that's when they close. BYOB, bring your own booze. Got a pocket full of money, I'm ready to lose. Got a pound in, oh yeah. They tell me sometimes, cross the tracks. Will you help me find, yeah, where that's uptown, yeah, ooh, yeah. Jukebox in the corner, 2 tables on the right. Show me the gambling room, I feel lucky tonight. Let it roll. 3 o'clock in the morning, I can't go home. Find me a big leg woman, dance all night long. Don't worry about the police, nobody gonna call. It's all about a good time in this hole in the wall. Gotta find me a gym, yeah, where that's all. They said it's uptown, yeah. We're gonna find them. Give it to me again. Yeah. They said that it's whoa. Ooh. Yeah. All right now. Need me one. They tell me that. I feel
I know it's been a long time since we parted. Can't let that stop us now. We're gonna have some fun, everybody, and I'm gonna show you how. We're going to my favorite place for fun. You don't need no fancy clothes, 'cause everybody here is somebody, and it don't matter young or old. Let's just swing out all night long. We're gonna take our time and step in line, baby, and let's just swing out all night long. And we'll make it better than the last time. I know you're sick and tired of clubs with everybody's on the wall. So tonight we're gonna let it all hang out. We're gonna have ourselves a ball. Whatever you wanna do is fine. Cha-cha or electric slide. As long as everybody's on the dance floor, front, back, and side to side. Let's just swing out all night long. We're gonna take our time and step in line, baby, and let's just swing out all night long. And we'll make it better than the last time.
Got my money and I got my whiskey. Tonight I'm gonna get real tipsy. I've been working hard all week. Time to take a break. Play me some Marvin Cease or some Marvin Gaye. Call me later because I won't be at home. I'm going out tonight because I feel like getting it on. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's on my mind. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey, because tonight I'm gonna get, oh yeah, real tipsy. I'm not gonna sit around all night long. I'm gonna dance until the morning comes got my money, and I got my whiskey, because tonight, oh yeah, said I came home.
Oh yeah, anybody wanna party with me? Yeah, gonna take you back. Oh yeah, back in the day, ooh, we used to party. We had it going on. When Friday rolled around, ooh, we got it started. We had so much fun. I wanna go back. Oh, suck it, and party like we used to do. Do you wanna go back? When
DJ
we were grooving and party like we used to do. I wanna go back. Oh, suck it, and party like we used to do. Do you wanna go back? When we were grooving and party like we used to do. We did the bump, ooh, we shook our rump, jamming to them old school songs. Ain't nobody tripping, we did the funky chicken and party all night long. I wanna go back. Oh, suck it, and party like we used to do. Do you wanna go back? When we were grooving and party like we used to do. Anybody wanna go back? Oh, suck it, and party like we used to do. Do you wanna go back? Somebody, when we were grooving and party like we used to do. Gonna take you back. We had it going on. Gonna take you back. We partied all night long. I know somebody ought to want to go back out there. You see, ain't nobody tripping, just jamming to them old school songs. Just go back just for a moment with me. Gonna take you back. Can I take you back? Oh, wanna take you back. Oh, suck it, and party like we used to do. Say I wanna go back. When we were grooving, jamming to them old school songs. When nobody tripping, we did the funky chicken, jamming to them old school songs. Do you wanna go back? Oh, suck it, do you wanna go back? Oh yeah, can you do the bump? Can you shake your rump? Let's jam to them old school songs. I wanna go back. Oh, suck it, and party like we used to do. Anybody wanna go back? When we were grooving, jamming to them old school songs. Back in the basement, we're getting down, partying to them old school songs.
My ice chest and my lawn chair. We've been juking up in here. Got up for work 5 days this week. It's the weekend. And I'm ready to hit the streets. Music's got me jumping. Can't sit in my chair. I just wanna dance. And I don't care where. I've got my ice chest, my come in this gate. Play one more song. Play one more song before you clear out this place. Someone's upset and mad at me, cause I wanna stand and dance in front of my seat, yeah. Got up for work 5 days this week. It's the weekend and I'm ready to hit the streets. Music's got me jumping, can't sit in my chair. I just wanna dance, and I don't care where. My ice chest, and my lunch chair. We've been jugging up. Oh yeah, it's time to leave. I ain't ready to go. I've been kicked out, y'all. Kick me out. Better places before. Just give me my ice chest now. Say, man, what you got in that ice chest? Got any Michelob in there? Say, man, give me one of them buds. Yeah. Paid my money to come in this gate. Play one more song before you clear out this place. Someone's upset, mad at me, So I wanna stand, because I wanna stand and dance in front of my seat. Got my ice chest and my lawn chair. We've been juking up in here. It's time to leave. I ain't ready to go. They kicked me out of better places before. I've got my ice chest and my lawn chair. We've been jugging up in here. I ain't ready to leave now. It's time to leave. I ain't ready to go. I've been kicked out. They kicked me out of better places. Oh yeah. I got up for work 5 days this week. It's the weekend, and I'm ready to hit the streets. Music's got me jumping, and I can't sit in my chair. I just wanna dance. I don't care where. Oh yeah. My ice chest and my lawn chair. Oh yeah. Been jugging. I ain't ready to leave. I ain't ready to go. I've been kicked out.
Still my love. We can win this. He may claim her now, that's fine. But hey, check it out. It's just a matter of time. Still my love. Still my love. Still my love. Gonna say it again. Still my love. Still my love. Still my love. They say she's found someone new. She's supposed to be happy. Well, guess what? I don't believe that's true. No, she just can't be happy. See, she can fool her friends. That's the easy part. Oh, just wait, she can't fool her heart. That's still my love. Still my love. Oh, that's still my love. Gonna say it. That's still my love. That's still my love. Alright. See, I know my love. And I just wanna say, it ain't a faucet. You can't turn it off when you want to. 'Cause love don't work that way, no. For eyes that weep, there's a heart that yearns. The girl's been crying and soon you'll learn. That's still my love. That's still my love. Oh, that's still my love. I'll say it again. That's still my love. That's still my love. Alright, listen. She comes by here when she wants what she wants when she want it. That's still my love. He don't hear me. I said she comes by here when she needs what she needs when you need it. That's still my love. I'm gonna shout out loud. That's still my love. That's still my love. That's still my love. Alright. For him, let me say, brother, that just ain't no way. That's still my love. Alright. Through all our ups and downs, through all our turnarounds, that's still my love. Party, it's a party tonight. Everybody's in the mood. People are everywhere, drinking that gin and juice, and all the ladies looking good, yeah, with their new dresses on. Everybody dancing, oh yeah. They don't wanna go home. Oh no, we're gonna party till the lights go out. Nothing but a party. We're gonna party till the lights go out. Nothing but a party. Oh yeah. The clock is ticking, tick tock. Baby's ticking fast. We having a good time, oh yeah. Tonight we're gonna make it last. Get your groove on, baby, yeah, like you never did before. But you can't party sitting down, oh no. You got to get out on the floor, baby. It's been a long week. It's time to have some fun. Forget about the trouble. Let the party begin. You might be with someone's woman or somebody's man, but we ain't here to knock it. We just wanna dance. Party till the lights go out. Nothing but a party. Hey, y'all looking good. Party till the lights go out. Nothing but a party. Baby, we partying so hard, yeah. All the smoke is in the air, and all the honey's looking good, oh yeah. And they are everywhere. You got to get it while the getting is good, yeah. 'Cause baby, I'm gonna get mine. After a good party, party, you feel better every time, baby. We gonna party till the lights go out. Nothing but a party. Hey, y'all looking good. Party till the lights go out. Nothing but a party.
Two-step, this a way out. Like back in the day. Take me back, let's go back. Back in the days, yeah. Two-step, this a way now. Like back in the days. Take me back, let's go back. Like back in the days now. There's a dance that's been around for some time. Your mom and dad did it, so did mine. This dance is sexy when it's shared by two, holding each other close while you're swinging around the room, yeah. Two-step, this a way out. Like back in the day. Take me back, let's go back. Like back in the days, yeah. Two-step, this a way now. Like back in the day. two-stepping has a more romantic taste. But all the women from 24 or to 92 would rather swing out with a stranger than stand close to him and screw. I've learned so much from my past, but I really want to do my mom and dad's favorite dance. Come on, y'all. Two-step this way now, like back in the day. Take me back, let's go back, like back in the days, yeah. Two-step this way, yeah, like back in the day. Take me back, let's go back, back in the days.
I've been dancing in this club, babe, all night long. You've been sitting over there, staring at me like something wrong. I heard you holler, bag it up, and you gave me that sexy smile. Baby, you sure look good to me, and I like your style. If I bag it up, what you gonna do? If I put it on you, baby, what you gonna do? If I bag it up, what you gonna do? If I put it on you, baby, what you gonna do? Baby, you're more than welcome. Come out here on the dance floor. Come show me what you're working with. Show me how low can you go. Now you want me to bag it up. Baby, are you serious? Tell me, can you handle it? 'Cause baby, I'm curious. If I bag it up, what you gonna do? If I put it on you, baby, what you gonna do? If I bag it up, what you gonna do? If I put it on you, baby, what you gonna do?
Fellas, I want to tell y'all a story about when my girl came home mad as hell. She said, "Oh, Ma, sit down, I want to talk to you about something." I sat down and she went on to say something like this. She said, "Just the other day, I was out getting my hair done. Okay, and then came a woman. She started talking to me about who's doing good and who's doing bad. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. What they got and what they had. Then I finally
like this. You better take heed to what she's saying.
I ain't here to play no game.
Talking about you. They talking about you. And they talking about me too. Now this is what she said.
Better be glad. I ain't how I used to be.
And I believe you.
Back in the day, I would have done something to her. But I got no control
The holiday and the woman I was with used to be your best friend. Well, she must need glasses, 'cause that sure wasn't me. Sister's got a bad case, mistaken identity. I could have easily give you an alibi. All you're gonna do is turn around and call me a lie. Your sister done lied on me. You ought to take it all back. All I got to say is this about that: you didn't see my face, and it sure wasn't there. You can think all you want about me, don't care. I don't care. Put me any place you want me to be. But if you didn't come up and touch me, oh baby, then it sure wasn't me. Now I've been accused so many times. All of these women you giving me, oh dear, they can't all be mine. Say their husband is coming in the front door, and I'm running out the back. You know, I'm so sick and tired of all you young ladies out there trying to tell me that I don't know how to love a woman. But one day I found me an older lady, one that knows what to do, when to do, how to do, and where to do it. Not only that, she taught me how to get down and slow roll it. That's something you young girls don't understand. But now that I'm an older man, I can teach you anything that you need to know.
Stroke it with emotion.
My woman taught me how to, you know what she taught me?
Slow roll it.
Yeah. My baby taught me.
Stroke it with emotion.
Stroke it with emotion. I met a girl much older, and she whipped that thing on me. She taught me how to take my time and do it right. She taught me how to be a certified lover and do it well under the covers. Now I do it with emotion. I'll make any woman leave her home. So young girls, y'all leave me alone. Slow roll it, yeah. My baby told me, stroke it with emotion. Stroke it with emotion. Oh baby, slow roll it. Slow roll it, baby. My baby told me, stroke it with emotion. Stroke it with emotion. Yeah. You see, y'all young girls might as well leave me alone until you learn how to stroke it with emotion. Not only do you have to move it to the left, you gotta move it to the right. You gotta move it all night.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. I started fooling around about a year ago. Got so bad at the house, I couldn't take it no more. I got sick and tired of all this fussing and fighting, but your conversation sounded so inviting. But now things are changing. You're acting just like she do. Cause every time I turn around, I seem to get into it with you. I can get hell at the house. Oh yes I can. I don't need to get you from you. Oh no. She's always running her mouth. Now she's doing the same thing that she do. Oh yes I can. Now listen. Now you can't keep paging me and blowing up my cell phone. The only reason that I'm seeing you is to get what I miss at home. Now she pushed me into the arms of another, and that woman was you. But if you don't get it together, baby, I have to find somebody new. Cause I can get you hell at the house. Oh yes I can. I don't need to get it from you. Oh no, well, she's always running her mouth. Now you're doing the same thing that she do. Oh yeah. You know what, baby? You know when this thing first started, it just wasn't like this. You see what I'm saying? You were so nice, you were so sweet, everything was like just right. But hey, baby, right now, you need to find you something to do. I think we got a communication problem. Why don't you vacuum the floor or go wash a dish? Wash them dirty clothes, been in the hamper for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Get you something to do. Check this out. But now things are changing. You're acting just like she do. Cause every time I turn around, I seem to be getting to do it with you. No, yeah, I can get hell at the house. No, yes I can. I don't need to get you from you. Oh yeah, she's always wrong.
Yeah, you know we all got stories about when we was growing up trying to do the goody. Y'all know what goody means, don't you? Well, let me tell you about the first time I did the goony. When I was 16, I fell in love with a girl by the name of Francine. Oh, she was the sweetest little thing, oh y'all, I ever seen. I did everything I could to get a little love, but I all that girl did was push and shove. So I talked to my grandpapa and I asked him, what should I do? He said, ask that sweet thing to do just one thing for you. Let me put the head in it. Oh boy, that's all you got to do. I tell your grandson I wouldn't lie to you. Put the head in it. Oh, that's all you got to do. It worked for me one time and I know it'll work for you too. So the next day came, I got real clean. I went down to the bottom to see Francine. I brought her some flowers in a little candy tube. Took her to a movie and I bought her a burger or two. When we left, we was driving on this old country road. I asked Francine, girl, where do you want to go? She said, you drive it, Theo, it's whatever you want to do. So I pulled over in the bushes and said what my grandpa told me to. Let me put the head in it. That's all I want to do. Please, Francine, girl, don't you know I love you? Let me put the head in it. Oh, that's all I want to do. I won't go no further, Francine, if you don't want me to. So I held her real close and I squeezed her real tight. She say, ooh, Theo, this feels so right. But I don't want, oh, just a one night stand. So promise me, Theo, that you'll always be my man if I let you put that head in it. That's all you're gonna do. That's all you're gonna do. Let me put the head in it. Let you put the head in it. Oh, promise me, 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 you won't do no more than I ask you to. Let me put the head in it. Let me put the head in it. Come on, come on, man. Come on. Let me put the head in it. That's all I wanna do. Oh, you sure? Let me put the head in it. I'll be true to you. So I held her real close and I squeezed her real tight. She say, ooh, Theo, this feels so right. But I don't want, oh, just a one night stand. So promise me, Theo, that you'll always be my man if I let you put that head in it. That's all you're gonna do. That's all you're gonna do. Francine, I love you. I need you. I need you. Yeah, y'all, I tell you, I never will forget that night.
Sitting at home, thinking about you, baby. The way you put it on me, it took me higher. The way you move that body, the way you work that thing, you know it ought to be a crying shame. You got my nose wide open, thinking of you day and night. You got that fire, girl, your fire burns so bright. She moving to the left, y'all, and back to the right. Straight down the middle, she works it all night. Yeah, oh yes you do. She got that fire, you know you got it, baby. Fire, slide, baby. Fire, oh yes you do. When looking for romance, when looking for love, but the way you put it on me, you're all I'm thinking of. The way you move that body, the way you twerk that thing, you know it ought to be a crying shame. Oh, wee, baby, look what you done to me. You look so good, oh, with a makeup financing. She moving to the left, y'all, and back to the right. Straight down the middle, she twerked it all night. Yeah, she's got it. Got that fire.
our son. He likes to slide too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide on and slide on. Hey, slide on and slide on. Yeah. Slide on. Hey, and slide on. Well, when you want to make body move, jump into the slip and slide into the groove. Don't be afraid to let yourself go. Come on, baby, get out on the floor and slide on. Everybody slide on. Let me tell you. Slide on, yeah. And slide on. Let me tell you now. All you fellas, don't be scared. Now you can do it just like Fred. All you ladies, do it like Lucy. Get on down and pop that coochie. Slide on, slide on, hey, slide on, baby, you slide on, hey. If you wanna do the dance, come out.
Press line when I open that 1-800-LOVE, baby. That's 1-800-LUV-BABY. Welcome to Club Rehab. Ladies, tonight's gonna be special cause heard you was looking for me. That's right, that's right. Heard you was looking for me. Dedicated to all the ladies in the world. She said, Tucker, won't Tucker. Hey, hey, young man. Well, here I am, and I couldn't help but to hear when you called out my name, saying over and over again, I need a young man. Well, baby, here I am. Girl, you're sweet as a melody, blowing through the breeze, and this king of the jungle gonna give you what you need. And this I guarantee. Just name the spot and I'ma work it out. Girl, get out. I'm gonna work it out. Girl, get out. Since I'm the king of swing, we can start out on this floor, but as the night goes on, I'll respect a little more. But for now we can take it slow. And your friend must have told you about the things that I do, cause last week you was chilling, girl, trying to look cute. And now you wanna groove. Just keep it smooth and I'ma work it out. Girl, get out. Baby, get out. I'm girl, get out. I'm baby, get out. Girl, get out. I'm baby, get out. Girl, get out. Ladies, that's when you grab your man. Fellas, that's when you grab your woman. And you feel the power.
Let's go, baby, to the hole in the wall. Yes, I did. In the hole in the wall. 3 o'clock in the morning, all the damn clubs are closed. I went to this place, y'all, I didn't want anyone to know. I walked into the room, had my nose in the air. It's 7 in the morning, and I'm still in there. Let's go, baby. To the hole in the wall. Oh, yeah. I've had my best time, y'all. Yes, I did. In the hole in the wall. I took my high-class woman with me the next night. She didn't want to get out of the car. She said it didn't look right. She walked into the room with her nose in the air. It's 7 in the morning, y'all, and she's still in there. Smoke-filled room, whiskey and chicken wings. People dancing and drinking, and no one wants to leave. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. To the hole in the wall. I wanna go there. I've had my best time, y'all. Yes, I did. And the hole in the wall. I know you've heard of that before.
I saw you when you stepped into the club. The way you walk, the way your body moves. I was out there dancing on the floor. I was out of step, 'cause I was watching you. You one fine, sexy looking man, standing over there with that Hennessy in your hand. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. I'm thinking about the possibility. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? I had to come and ask you for a dance. You know this tiger had to take a chance. I just love the smell of your cologne. Man, you got me hot. You really turn me on. We're out here dancing on the floor. Arms around my waist. Baby, I want some more. I'm staring at you. You staring at me. I'm thinking about the possibility. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what
knocking, but I can't stop to let you in. You see, right now I'm a little too busy. I'm making love to your best friend, and we change a lot on the door, 'cause we didn't wanna be disturbed. You said to me, girl, you got your nerve, but wait a minute, there's a little bit more. You see, right now he's got me in a spin. He's taking my body to places you ain't never been. Right now, my head's in a spin. He's got my body in places that you ain't never been in. Ooh, babe, he's making love to me, babe. Over and over from my head to my feet. Baby, he's making love to me. Over and over from my head to my feet, babe. I hear you knocking, but I can't stop to let you in. I can't stop. See, right now I'm a little too busy. I'm making love to your best friend. Ooh, babe. I hear you knocking, but I can't stop to let you in.
Whatever you call yourself. Well, you better get your game face on. 'Cause this old lady told me one time, she said, son, you men think you know what women want, but you don't. And then she went on to tell me a story, and it goes something like this. All you wanna be lovers, there's something you need to know. Now this old lady told me a story a long time ago. She said the oldest men think they know what women want, but the truth about the whole thing is, boy, they really don't. She said, I had a man who thought he was the world's greatest lover, but when you add his time up, he was just a 5-minute brother. He used to lick it, he used to stroke it. You know, one night we was making love, he said, that thing is so damn good, I wanna put it in my pipe and smoke it.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be smoking. That's what I be doing, I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west. I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. What time of the day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the Late Late Show? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the back seat of a car? I remember one time I made love on the back seat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm stroking. That's what I'm doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love? Huh? Did you make love yesterday? Did you make love last week? Did you make love last year? Or Or maybe it might be that you're planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, long, soft, short, and be stroking.
Let me hear you say party, party, party like back in the day. Party like back in the day. Let me hear you say party, party, party like back in the day. Party like back in the day. Stepping out tonight, gonna jam tonight, gonna dance all our blues away, dance all our blues gonna swing out, gonna electric slide, gonna party like back in the day. We got a party going on, all the grown folks are here. Whenever there's a grown folk party, you know I got to be there. This is the one you've been talking about on the job all week long. Yeah, ladies looking like they just stepped out of a magazine, and the fellas so fresh and so clean. We didn't have to say a word to the DJ, 'cause he knew just what to play. Put on that soul music, we dance the night away, yeah. Stepping out tonight, gonna jam, we gonna jam, gonna dance all our blues away, dance all our blues away, gonna electric slide, gonna party like back in the day, party like back in the day, when we would start a Soul Train line, everybody join right. Started the electric slide, it might not ever end. No, it was up to the DJ. Yes, it was to slow this party down. Yeah, then he would put on the slow jam down, and everybody would slow grind. We didn't have to say a word to the DJ, no, 'cause he knew just what to play, and when he put on that soul music, we danced the night away, yeah. Stepping out tonight, yeah, we gonna dance all our blues away, on electric slide, gonna party like back in the day, party like back in the night tonight, yeah, we gonna dance all our blues away, dance all our blues away, electric slide, party like back in the day, party like back in the day. I like the way you walk, the way that you talk, shake it down, down, down. MC LeVert, come on.
A little something like that. MC LeVert, T-Bird, and B-Rock on the track. Get on down to that chord. No, not too fast and not too hard. Just shake it on down with the music and do yours either which way you wanna choose it. It don't matter how you roll with the sound. Just take it on down to the ground.
Shake what you got, and girl, you got a lot. Shake it down, down, down. Shake it down, I like the way you walk and the way that you talk. Shake it down, 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 down. Everybody help me sing.
Come on.
Help me sing.
Like that. Come on. Stop the press, let's take it to the shake it down spot. Shake your head, booty, and cock your leg up. Hands up, shake it up and down, but make sure it's bound around the ground. Now tell me if you wanna groove like Theory with DJ
rock the dot plus PME. Give me some, get some sugar, baby. MC Levert, down with Tony Mercedes. That's how we do it down south. B-Rock made the track and it's going out. So go for what you know when you hit the floor. And don't stop dancing till your body so let's go. Shake what you got. And girl, you got a lot. Shake it down, down, down. Like it like it. I like to, like to, like to, like to, like to, like to.
Oh, darling, I'm so lonely without you. I can't sleep at night, always thinking about you. But if I had the chance to start all over, I wouldn't be with you today on a four-leaf clover. And leaving would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn back my hands, I could turn back my hands. Oh, baby, I could turn back my hands. Oh, darling, I can't hold out much longer, for the pain is getting deep. Oh, the hurt keep getting stronger. But if I had just one more try, I would be yours alone until the day I die, and we would have the love so proud. If I could turn back my hands, I could turn back my hands. Oh, baby, I could turn back my hands. Remember, girl, I love you. Oh, baby. Oh, darling. Please, please let me come back home. Your love has been so good to me, baby. And I just realized without it I can't go on. But for you're the other hand, that makes my life complete. If I had one more chance, we'd have a love so sweet. And leaving would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn back my hands, I could turn back my hands. Oh, baby, I could turn back my hands. I love you. Girl, I need you. I could turn
Here I come, and there you go. Don't leave me, babe, cause I want some more. Give me your love, I'm gonna give you mine. You're gonna have it all in a nick of time. I had the front, now I want the back. Give it to me, baby, don't cut no slack. You're giving me love, but you know it's not enough. I need to know, baby, can you back it up? I gave my love, now you're giving it back. You say it's okay, but it's not what you like. You wanna be hard and you wanna be tough. I need to know one thing, baby. Can you back it up? Can't get enough. Can you back it up? Can't get enough, girl. Can you back it up? Can't get enough. Can you back it up? Can't get enough. You say you went out and you've been to the club. You had a lot of fun, just you and your girls. You had a few drinks and a couple under your belt. Let's go to bed, I'm gonna make you melt. Throw it to the left now, throw it to the right. Let's do it, baby, do it all night. I gave my love, now you're giving it back.
it's okay, but it's not what you like. You wanna be hard and you wanna be tough. I need to know one thing, babe. Can you back it up? Can't get enough. Can you back it up? Can't get enough. Oh, girl, the way you do that, girl. Shake that thing. Can you back it up? I don't care who cares. Can't get enough. You're fine, baby. Can't back it up. 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 I had the front now, I want the back. Give it to me, baby. Don't cut no slack. You're giving me love, but you know it's not enough. I need to know, baby, can you back it up? I gave my love, but just know it's not enough. I need to know, baby, can you bring it on back? Can you back it up? Can't get enough.
People always ask me, they say, Billy Soul, why do you talk in so many songs? I say because I've been so many places and I've seen so many things. Like the other day, I heard a lady talking to her own man. And what she said, I want to share it with you. Look, she said, you've been cheating on me, honey, ever since I've been with you. And because I love you so much, it's kind of hard for me to quit you. You stay out all night, running the streets. You stay gone all the time. You know that ain't right. The way you treat me is really blowing my mind. She said the way you treat me is a shame and a pity. She said when you say scat cat, another man say, here kitty kitty. Scat cat. Oh. Here kitty kitty. Here kitty kitty. Scat cat. Kitty, kitty. You said that you love me, but I can't tell, 'cause you do me wrong. What do you really feel for me? 'Cause all ain't well, you're about to lose your home. You know I love you, honey, but it need to be a two-way thing. 'Cause all this neglect and disrespect, I can't take that from my man. She said just the other day, a man said I was still pretty. When you say scat cat, another man say, you're kitty kitty. Scat cat. Oh, babe. You're kitty kitty.
Where you been all of my life? Tell me where you been hiding. I've been searching for a girl like you that I can share my life with. How did you get out of my dreams? How did heaven lose you? I've been looking for someone like you that I can share my life. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. Oh, I've had my share of heartaches, baby. Can't count the change that I've been through. I don't claim to be perfect, but I'm perfect for you. Now I've been around, baby. I made love to more than a few. settle down, girl. Spend my whole life loving you. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. You and I got a special love. You and I got a special love. You and I got a special love, yeah. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it ready.
You're the one I choose.
had just one chance
back the love of your life. Would you grab it? Check this out. Sitting here thinking about you and me, the ways and the way it used to be. Now if I could only hold you in my arms again, never would I ever lose your love. 'Cause honey, I love you unconditionally. Oh, I love you, girl, unconditionally. Oh, I love you, baby, unconditionally. Because you bring out the best in me. Now if you would give me another chance, I promise from now on I'll be a better man. Honey, I'm sorry for all the hurt I put you through. I'm begging forgiveness. Whatever you ask of me, I get down on my knees and I gladly do. 'Cause I love you unconditionally. Oh, I love you, girl, unconditionally. Oh, I love you, babe, unconditionally. Because you bring out the best in me. What God has brought together, we should let nothing and no one tear apart. From now and forever, you will always hold the key to my heart. 'Cause I love you unconditionally. Oh, I love you, girl, unconditionally. Oh, I love you.
You know what? Let me tell you guys something. Never go in another man's house when he's not home. If a woman asks you to come go home with her, the first thing you do when you get there is look under the bed. If you see a pair of men's shoes, you better turn around and get the hell out of there. You see, I was way down south in this little town called Infidelity, Georgia. Oh yeah. A beautiful lady spotted me in the supermarket. She came over to me. She said, "Aren't you Roy C?" I said, "Yeah, that's me." She said, "I want you to come home with me." Took me home. She laid me down. We made love seem like 1,000 times. 2 o'clock, I said, "Honey, let me use your phone. I want to call my wife and kids at home." I said, "Honey, I got bad news. I got a flat tire on my car, and the only jack is in the trunk of your car." Having a good wife, she told me to take my time. young lady came and got me. She laid me back in bed again. This time, she laid me down on my back. She said she gonna ride me. Oh, she gonna ride me. And I said, honey, I like that. By that time, I looked at my watch. It was 4 o'clock. I said, let me use your telephone once again. Got my wife on the phone. I said, honey, I got some good news. And I got some bad news too. She said, give me the good news first. I got my flat tire fixed. Somehow, old motor just won't run. But as soon as I get it started, honey, baby, don't worry, girl, I'm coming home to you. The lady came and got me, laid me down in bed again. She said, we're gonna be here, oh, forever. And I swear she was so good, the only thing I could think about is giving up my happy home. Woo! I said, 6 o'clock now, I got to call my wife and let her know how I'm doing. Got my wife on the phone. I said, I got everything working. But my wife said, honey, it's working a little bit too late. I said, why? She said she found a man. She found another man to take my place. And then she hung up on me. I turned around, looked at this lady. She lying there with those big thighs. Woo! I jumped back in the bed like Superman. I said, honey, I come to stay. But she looked at me and said, get up, put your clothes on. I said, why? She said, my husband will be home soon. I got up, got my pants before I could put them on. Somebody knocked on the door. I said, who is it? She said, fool, that's my husband. What am I going to do? She said, you better hide. I said, where in the hell can I hide in one room? I looked around, looked under the bed. The bed was too low. Looked in the closet, it couldn't hold no more. Only place left, that's when I jumped over the door ledge. Managed to hide everything but my boss. The husband walked through the door. The first thing he did, he looked up. He said, honey, what's that? She said, them some doorbells. I picked them up from the flea market yesterday. He said to her, those are some strange looking bells, and I want to hear them ring this morning. That lady looked at her husband and said, honey, those bells are broke. I'm taking them back. I'm going to exchange them for a brand new pair. But he said, no, before you take them back, oh Lord, I just want to hear them ring one time. Picked up a newspaper, he hit me across my left bone. I pulled that one out of sight, but the right one was still hanging out. He turned around to his wife and said, bell didn't ring, honey. I was scared. She said, I told you they were broke, and I was gonna take them back and exchange them for a brand new pair. He said, that's all right too, but I want to hear them ring. Oh, I want to hear them ring before you take them back. Oh Lord. He walked over in the corner, picked up a baseball bat, came back and looked up, and that's when I looked down. He had the strangest look, the meanest look I ever seen. He drew that bat back. The only thing I could think of, the only thing came to my mind. I looked down, I said, ding dong. Hold it, wait a minute. That lady had the nerve to stand up and clap her hands.
and looked her husband straight in the eye and said, well, he said, well, what? She said, my behind was saved by the bell. Woo-hoo! If you ever down south in this little town called Infidelity, Georgia. Oh, if you ever down south, hey, hey, in this town called Infidelity, Georgia. Ooh, you find the deacon going with the preacher's wife. You find the preacher going with the deacon's wife. Hey, hey, in this little town down south. Oh, little town called Infidelity, Georgia. Oh, Lord. A whole lot of strange things going on. Oh, it was that way ever since the day I was born.
Make your body go boom, boom, boom. Let me take you to a place you've never been before. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's get in the shower. Girl, I wanna get you in the mood. I ain't in no rush. I got so many things to do to you. Whatever you need, baby girl, I'm willing to believe. I'm getting excited, baby girl, and your body is calling. Let me take you to my bedroom, make your body go boom, boom, boom. Step into my bedroom, make your body go boom, boom, boom. Let me take you in my bedroom, make your body go boom, boom, boom. Step into my bedroom, make your body sing. Yeah, I told you you would like that. I like it, baby. Let me kiss you right there, right there. Don't move, be still. Now in this bedroom, I can feel all of your desire. Come on, girl, let's set this night on fire. 'Cause we've been making love, rolling between the sheets. Keep your mind and your body on please, baby. And I take you in my bedroom, I make your body go boom, boom, boom. Take you in my bedroom, make your body go boom, boom, boom. Inside this bedroom, I'm gonna make your body sing. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna do something to you, baby. Oh, you might think I'm a fool. Whatever you need, girl, I'm gonna feel all of your fantasy. Getting it on, from the bed to the floor. I'm gonna make your body sway. Hold on tight, I know we're getting so hot. Oh, I'm gonna hit the right spot. Getting it on, from the bed to the floor.
Once upon a time, we were a unit. We were a pair. But look like it's all over now, darling. It's all out in the open. No more hiding, no more lies, no more disappointments.
Everything's out in the open, yeah. There is nothing left to hide. I thought we had a Garden of Eden, and we did before we came along. Before the fruits in the midst of his garden became the fruits that turned you on. Before God, we were joined together. Before a judge, we were taken apart. Before I will deliver the papers, you and him had made a brand new start. Everything's out in the open, yeah. There is nothing left to hide. All of ours have been broken, but I feel the same way inside. You see, just like Adam, you were my Eve, the only girl in the world for me. And just like that old story, once again you've been deceived. Before God, we were joined together. Before a judge, we were taken apart. Before I will deliver the papers, you and him had made a brand new start. Everything's out in the open, yeah. And there's nothing left to hide. All of us have been broken, and I feel the same way inside. Everything's out in the open, open. Well, and there's nothing left to hide. All of us have been broken.
Girl, you say your sister saw me coming at the holiday, and the woman that I was with used to be your best friend. Well, she must need glasses, 'cause that's showing me your sister's got a bad case of mistaken identity. I could easily give you an alibi, but all you're gonna do is turn around and call me a lie. Your sister done lied on me. She ought to take it all back. All I got to say is this about that: if you didn't see my face, then I sure wasn't there. You can say all you want about me, go on, baby, I don't care. You can put me anywhere, anywhere you want me to be. But if you didn't come up and touch me,
I can't help myself. I wanna put you in my arms, baby, and hold you tight. Would you let me rock your body for the rest of the night? Reenact a favorite fantasy, like in my dreams. I can take you to a place that you never seen. Candyland, take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland, take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland. Adrenaline start to roll and hold on, baby, must control it. My heart start to racing as the booty start to shake. She want to boom, 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 boom. Now hold on, baby, not complaining, just to say it. You come a little close and I'm gonna jump like I'm supposed to. Now go and take my hand and I'ma promise you the same. We gon' boom, boom, boom. You never seen Candyland. Take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland. Take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland. Take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland. Take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland. Take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland. Take my hand, girl, come go with me. Candyland. Take my hand, girl, come go with me. Elvis King.
DJ Stain.